Hi guys, this is Shiva. I am going to explain Indian river water cooperation with the neighboring countries. In previous lectures, I have completed the Ganges river, Brahmaputra river and Indus river basin. In this, I want to complete the what is the river sharing with the neighboring countries. Indus, Brahmaputra river, Ganges river. Indus Water Treaty, which was signed between the India and Pakistan in September 1960, brokered by the World Bank. The Prime Minister at that time, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and the President of Pakistan, Ayub Khan, signed this treaty. Treaty gives control over the three eastern and western rivers. Eastern on control under the India, which was Beas, Ravi, Sutlej, which were completely taken under the control of India, while the control over the water flowing three western rivers of Indus, Chenab, Jhelum, which are controlled under the Pakistan. The treaty allowed India to use these western rivers for limited irrigation use and the unrestricted use for power generation, domestic and industrial purposes. As per the provision given in this water treaty, India can use only 16% of these total water in the Indus river. Disputes against the Indus Water Treaty. Pakistan has lodged a fresh complaint against the India to the World Bank, states that project on Kishan Ganga river. Kishan Ganga is a tributary of Jhelum river, which was in Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan has complained the Kishan Ganga project violates the treaty and demanded the setting up of a court of arbitration. It also raised a dispute over the construction of this Ratil river. This is the Ratil river. This is for hydroelectric power generation. The World Bank was brokered between the India and Pakistan in 1960 treaty. India had taken strong exception to the World Bank on the decision of setting up of court of arbitration to looking up into the Pakistan complaint against the over Kishan Ganga and Ratil projects. Meanwhile, World Bank has passed a separate process initiated by the India and Pakistan under this water treaty to allow two countries to consider alternative ways to resolve their disagreements. India and China water treaty. This is the upstream where the all glaciers are in the Tibetan plateau. China is in upstream and India and Bangladesh are downstream regions. China maintains a advantageous position and can build infrastructure intentionally to prevent water goes to these downstream regions. China's dam building and water division plans along the Brahmaputra river is a source of giving a tension between the two neighbor countries. As situated near the lower banks rivers, India and Bangladesh mostly depending upon the agriculture. China has now plans to build 4 more dams on the Brahmaputra in the Tibet region. In this region, the ability to divert or store walls in these dams are used for the purpose of storage of water. If any political crisis between these two countries, they stop the water flowing into these downstream and maintains control over that two neighbor countries. India and Bangladesh water treaty. India, for its part, has built dams on Teesta river for the purpose of irrigation to the agriculture in the time of dry seasons. Sharing of water to the Teesta river, this originates in Himalaya and ends in Brahmaputra River in Assam, Jamuna in Bangladesh. Is perhaps most contentious issue between the two neighbor countries, India and Bangladesh. The river covers nearly entire floodplains of the Sikkim and Bangladesh. Bangladesh has sought equitable distribution between the India and Bangladesh in the Treaty of Ganga Water Treaty 1996. In 2015, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the Dhaka has generated some expectations to take forward previous issue on the fair of equitable water sharing between the two countries. The next topic is India-Nepal Water Treaty. Water cooperation between the India and Nepal have been agreements signed in major rivers like Kosi, Gandak, Karnali and Mahakali. These are essential for large hydroelectric and irrigation projects and by the building of dams and barrages. Since 1954, when the Koshi agreement was signed between the India and Nepal, these have been leads to various disputes over high agreements failed by the floods in the Kosi region. India and Nepal have had a disputes over the issue of compensation of the Kosi dam. This river is a high level of generation of high level of sedimentation, and these embankments, these are the embankments which protects from floods, builds the both sides of these rivers. These embankments proven to be the ineffective to tackle the sedimentation problem. The only available option in this case is storage tanks, and these cannot be set up without cooperation of the Nepal government. India and Nepal differ as which stream continues to source of this river. The dispute between the India and Nepal countries might be seen minor, but it gains strategic importance because this river's place or region nearest to the Indo, India and China borders. India and Bhutan water treaties. India and Bhutan hydroelectric power cooperation started with more than 5 decades ago. Initially, cooperation was based on the development of small-scale hydro power projects such as Thala, Chuka and Kurichu. Bhutan has a potential to generate 30,000 megawatts of hydroelectric power generation. These three power generation is 1416 megawatts. On the other hand, the people of Bhutan raised the objection to such projects on their long-run effectiveness of these countries. For instance, if the Bhutan ever decides to construct storage projects, issue will get intense and more problematic with the when it comes to dealing with India. Without these dams, they won't cooperate with the Indian country. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.